Hello, this is Carrie Steger, and I'm coming live from my kitchen today. I am going to make some chicken gnocchi soup like you would have at the Olive Garden, but I bet ours will be better. So I have my ingredients, I have my tools, and I have my 8-quart Brilliance stock pot. So it has a 10-year warranty on it, and y'all, this cleans up like so good. I have a little bit of oil in there. So I'm just going to make soup and talk to you for a few minutes and show you some little cheats that I have found along the way. So I have my recipe, I have my ingredients, and here we go. So I have about 2 or 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to turn my eye on about, I don't know, medium heat maybe. 2 or 3 tablespoons of butter. So this is one of the cheats. I'm going to cheat a little bit on some of this stuff just to make it easy, because who's not busy, right? So this calls for onion and celery. So if I buy a whole thing of celery at the grocery store, it will go bad before we can eat it all. So I did buy just like a little thing of already chopped onion and celery. You can buy this just, and the cost of this was $2.49. Yeah, that's a lot. But if I buy a whole thing of celery, it's going to go bad, and it's about the same cost. So I'm going to dump that in there. This calls for 1 stalk of celery and a half a white onion. And we like onions at our house. So another cheat thing that I do is I buy the frozen onion at Food City. Normally they're buy one, get one free, and they're super cheap. Again, if I buy onions, they're going to go bad sometimes before we eat them all. So we like onions at our house, so I'm going to put a few more onions in there. And I'm going to use one of our Twix-It clips. These little Twix-It clips are like the best value ever. They come in a pack. I think there's like 12 in a pack. But I use these for everything. And I'll just put it right on there, put it in the freezer. There you go. So I got my butter and my onions and my celery in there. This calls for garlic. Again, cheat. I have a garlic press. Yes, I can buy fresh garlic, but again, it's going to go bad before I can use it all. So I buy the garlic in a jar, and I just am going to put, it calls for, let's see, we like garlic too. We like garlic and onions at our house. I thought this called for garlic. 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. So if you haven't seen our different measuring spoons, this is not the whole set, I can find them, but they stack on top of each other. So I just grabbed a whole bunch from over there in my drawer just to show you. So this calls for the 2 teaspoons. And let's see, this is the teaspoon size. I love our little measuring spoons. And again, we like garlic, so I'm going to put a little extra garlic in there. Okay. It calls for carrots. I bought the already shredded carrots, and I'll use about half a bag. You could buy, you know, a pack of carrots, but again, they may go bad before we use them all. This just calls for a half a cup. We eat carrots on salad. This is going to make a big old pot of soup, and we're going to eat on it for several days. Guess what? I have a Twix-It clip. So the other thing this called for was spinach. I don't buy fresh spinach either, because it will go bad. I have my scissors. If you haven't seen these scissors, they come with a knife block, or with the knife block. I keep them in my knife block. They can come apart. The scissors are sold separately, and they come apart to clean easy. So I'm going to put about, I don't know, a half a bag of this spinach in there. My family does not like spinach, but it's good for you, right? And I'm going to use, you can put 2 things in this Twix-It clip if you want. So I've got my Twix-It clips. Okay. One of the things I buy and keep on hand is the pre-cooked chicken in a can. You buy it at Sam's, you buy it at Aldi. And this recipe calls for 3 to 4 boneless chicken breast cooked. So guess what? This is already cooked. So it saves a step. And it's in the chicken broth. This is so healthy. So y'all that are trying to get your protein in, which I'm supposed to get my protein in, right? So a serving, there's 4 servings in a can, 3-ounce servings, 19 grams of protein for these servings, and it's low fat, right? So it's good for you. Might be a little bit of sodium in there, but it's cooked chicken. So you could eat this and get your protein in. But I'm just going to dump the whole can in there. And I have 3 cans. You can put as much or as little as you want to. This is what I call a dump meal, right? You just dump it all in the pot, and then we're going to chop it up with a mix and chop in a minute. If y'all don't have a mix and chop, I need to get you a mix and chop. They're like $16 or $17. And we use it for everything. I use it to chop city spaghetti noodles super fast. You can scramble eggs. They don't scratch your skillets, just saying. Last can of the chicken. I put 3 cans in this. Alright, what have I forgotten? This calls for 1 teaspoon of thyme. I brought over here a 2nd teaspoon. So I didn't use my same one that I had in the garlic. You could buy fresh thyme. But I keep this on hand too. It smells really good. So this calls for 1 teaspoon. So this is a half. So I'm going to do 2. And we like it. Alright, so what is in this? Chicken, celery, onion, garlic, carrots, olive oil, 4 cups chicken broth. I buy the cheapest chicken broth I can. Food City again. I feel like I'm at Food City every day, y'all. If I could do anything better, it would be organized about my shopping. So this calls for 4 cups. This is 32 ounces. This is exactly what I need. Now, am I going by this recipe exactly like I'm supposed to? Probably not, but that's okay. You can. I was talking to somebody yesterday. You can cook with whatever you have in your kitchen and make it work, right? Alright, so the last couple of things, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and chop my chicken up. The only thing I have left is the gnocchi, and that goes in kind of at the end, and the half and half. So again, this is the mix and chop. It is wonderful. You can see, I have all this in this pot. My butter was in there at the bottom. I probably could have sauteed my onion and my celery, but I was kind of in a hurry. But this will chop up the chicken a lot. I'll take pictures of this, y'all. You don't have to go to Olive Garden and eat the gnocchi soup. You can make it at home. So I've got my spinach, my carrots, all the things in here. Onion, celery, butter, olive oil. So if you've never had Pampered Chef's garlic infused olive oil, I buy it and I keep it on hand. I would normally use it in my soup too. I'm out right now because I used all of it. It's time to get some more. So this chicken will break apart. And then all that's left, like I said, is the gnocchi and the half and half. The gnocchi will go in at the end. if you want more chicken broth, you can put it in there. This calls for 2 cups of half and half. I bought the bigger thing at Food City. Let me get my measuring cup here. These are the Easy Read measuring cups. They're coming 4 or 5 in a pack. But they're easy to read, hence the name, haha. So it calls for 2 cups of the half and half. And so I put this on medium heat. I'm gonna cook it for a while. The better it cooks, the longer it cooks, the better. And then we'll have soup for dinner tonight. There's 1. There's 2. All right, y'all. So you have seen the almost all of the chicken gnocchi soup. So gnocchi. This, I got this from Food City. It calls for 16 ounces of the potato gnocchi. This is so pretty. It's got all your veggies, celery, carrots, spinach, the protein. If you didn't put the gnocchi in there, you know, it'd be really, really probably healthy. Minus the half and half and the butter. But this will cook. I'm going to get it up to a boil. And then I'll put the gnocchi in there and let it cook for a while. And like I said, the longer it cooks, the better. And it says on here that if you want it thicker, you can use heavy cream instead of the half and half. But this is what the gnocchi looks like. So, we have chicken gnocchi soup, just like you would have at the Olive Garden. Again, I'm probably putting this in there too soon. It breaks apart, and it will be like potato gnocchi. If you've never really seen a gnocchi, it's like a potato, but it's a dumpling. It's bread. So, I'm excited about this. I fix this quite often. So, see if I can move this over here so you can see if I don't drop my phone in my pan. Alright, y'all. You have a blessed day. Chicken gnocchi soup. Bye.